Hola Chica, welcome back to my channel today. So if you are here, you want to learn about email marketing. Has email marketing died? Is it useful? How is it useful? How should we even create emails nowadays? So if you have these questions just ringing in your mind and you want to pull your hair out because you're so frustrated, I'm glad you're here because I have 5 email marketing strategies that I want to share with you. So without further ado, let's dive in.
You've got mail.
So my first tip would be make sure it's crucial. So one thing that I noticed when I actually asked this question in a Facebook group, why do you typically unsubscribe from emails? Hands down, the number one reason was too many emails. The person subscribes and then it's like fireworks go off in their email inbox and it's just full of information. To me, less is always more. So only send emails when you have something extremely valuable to share. That could be a exclusive product you are offering that actually will give that audience member value. That could be you have tips to share with them that struck you one day that really helped you. So you want to share that with your audience and pass on the value. That could be an amazing video resource that you found or maybe even that you created that will provide them with free exclusive value that you do not necessarily share to, anybody else on social media, for example. We all get a lot of emails and it can be very spammy to immediately be onboarded with just tons and tons of content, which actually brings me into my second point, which is have a email automation. So to save yourself a lot of hassle and time and frustration, make sure you have an email automation set up. So for example, with Kajabi, they have an email marketing automation that allows you to set up and already pre-write emails that you will send to a specific person. So let's say somebody opts into your freebie personal branding bundle. That's using an example from Chica Confident. So let's say someone opts into that. When they opt in, they will actually receive the entire bundle as promised and spaced out for the next couple weeks. I make sure to provide them with really strategic action plans and tips for beginning their journey with personal branding. And the reason why I send this to this specific person is because they're opting into value for a reason, and I want to take them on this journey and make sure they do not feel like they are doing it alone. However, if someone opts in to take a survey from me, for example, my entrepreneurial readiness survey that I provide, you can opt in and take that and just pinpoint exactly where your pain points are right now and get a better understanding of how you need to move forward and what specifically you need to work on. So when someone opts into this free offer, they are not going to be taken through the same email automation. So it's very helpful to have this preset up so that it runs itself and so you do not have to go back in and continuously be writing emails live every single day because that's very draining. So to tag along with this is my third tip, which would be to segment your emails. You should definitely have a strategic way to reach out to your email list. So let's say someone opted in to be an exclusive beta tester for a product you are launching soon. You do not want to send the emails that you will send to those 10 beta testers to your entire email list. So having an automated and segmented email campaign that will be sent out to those 10 beta testers is crucial because they are going to need certain value and information that the rest of your email list does not need. Why? Because they've opted into a specific service or product or program. So making sure that not only are you cultivating and nourishing your entire email list, but also segmenting out your emails to specific needs within your audience is crucial because let's face it, it's very obvious when someone receives just a spam email that was not really intended for them. I know we've all probably received that, and that is the first way to get somebody to unsubscribe from you. The fourth thing I would recommend is having a call to action within your email. So something to encourage your audience to take action, to move them on their journey to, for example, personal branding or for blogging or content creating, to be a step ahead every time they receive your emails. So let's say you have a blog post that you wrote that's going to provide them with amazing value. Have that in your email and say, hey, if you want to learn more value on 5 genius ways to market yourself online in 2020, I've put together a quick blog post. Check it out, scan it whenever you have time. Have a button in your emails that allows the person to click on that and then receive the value from you. It's very important to encourage your audience to take action and lead them towards success that they are capable of, because when they see growth and success from the value that you give them, they're only going to tell more people who also could find value from you. So word of mouth is still truly one of the biggest ways to market your business, both on and offline. The 5th and final tip I would give you today is to be very quick and simple and to the point. If you have tons of photos and videos and just so much in one email, the person is going to get overwhelmed. Be very specific. If you have 4 tips on, vlogging for a content creator on social media, have those 4 tips laid out quick, be very direct, maybe throw in 1 photo that's encouraging and motivating, or a quote. Maybe you could do a quote and then be done with it. You've sent the value. They can read it easily on both mobile and their desktop, which mobile friendly is very important. And often when you have a lot of photos and just a lot of content in one email on mobile, it doesn't always translate very well. And let's face it, most of us are looking at emails and looking at content on our phone nowadays. So if your emails are not mobile friendly, it's not likely the person is going to continue to read your emails or even want to keep receiving your emails. The way email marketing has worked best for me is to use these 5 tips, be simple, and also see it as an ongoing letter to your audience member. Each time I write an email, I think, how is this specifically going to bring them more value than they might have now? How am I going to push them along in their journey towards personal branding and being a successful female entrepreneur? So sending out tons of promos in every email or tons of product, pushes and sales pitches is not really nourishing your audience. You should be continuously giving them free value that they signed up for. And yes, if that involves a product or exclusive offer that you sell, you should absolutely offer that to your email audience first, because they've opted in to your family, so to speak, your email family. So I hope these tips were super helpful. Email marketing is absolutely not dead. I've generated multiple sales through strictly email marketing and my intentional approach to cultivate a strong and connected email family. So I hope this video was so helpful for you. If you have any questions more about email marketing, definitely drop them below, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already to be notified whenever I post a new video. So thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you in the next one. Besos.